So good morning and welcome everybody. This is the informative session on the second call for applications under the LooKUP project, the Sustainable Transformation Program, which is an acceleration program for tourism companies. So basically today we will go quickly through all the main elements you need to know in order to submit your application successfully to this program. So first of all, well, welcome, obviously, and we will go first to explain you what is the LooKUP project. So the LooKUP project is basically a project funded under the European Commission, which is an invitation to rediscover the value of the sky as a destination. So we want to make the sky a universal, well, we want to contribute to making this a universal natural resources as critical assets for the sustainable, digital, and resilient transformation of the tourism sector. What we are promoting here is a transformation of SMEs to go green, get digital, and be resilient. The LooKUP project is composed of a set of partners and a leader, which is Barrabés, and different partners that have a different role in this project. Basically, myself, Marta Rojas, and hello everybody, because I did not introduce myself at the beginning. I'm representing Belink, one of the partners, and we are responsible for the design and supporting and implementation of the Sustainable and Transformation Program for tourism companies. We have also Quantitas, which is our Italian partner, focused on the development of a sustainable monitoring framework for tourism companies to understand which is their status in terms of sustainability and how they can make progress on this based on a set of indicators. Then we also have TRC-SATU, which is a research institution based in Slovenia with a big focus on tourism sustainability. And most importantly, we have three partners based in different regions of Europe. So first, Junta de Extremadura in Extremadura. We have Naturpolis in Kuusamo, Finland, and we have Sibiu, based in the region of Sibiu, Romania. These three partners are our focal points for the Sustainable Transformation Program. And they have an important role because they are the ones that can give you information through this application process. You will find the contact details in the guidelines for applicants, and they can support you at all stages in case you need. So, very important also to remind, this is the European Union funded project. LooKUP receives funding from the European Commission, and for that reason, we are working under certain rules that are basically compulsory and enforced by the European Union. So, going into the important matters here, what is in it for you as a tourism company? So the LooKUP project is now offering a second chance to European tourism companies to participate in its acceleration program, what we've been calling the Sustainable Transformation Program. This Go Green, Get Digital, and Be Resilient transition, right? So through this program, we are giving support to already more than 100 tourism companies. They are receiving support to go ahead with these transformative projects. So basically with this sustainability and digital transition, which are flagship strategies of the European Commission. What's the focus? So basically, we are focusing on tourism experiences, tourism companies that offer experiences, products, and services connected to the sky, such as astronomy, northern lights, nightless nights, bird watching, amongst others. These are at the core of the LooKUP project. These tourism activities hold a great development potential in the targeted areas of the project. So the ones mentioned before when we were talking about our core partners in the different regions, basically Kuusamo in Finland, Sibiu, Romania, and then Extremadura in Spain. So these are our targeted territories, and we would like to support these territories as destinations connected to the sky. That's the reason why we especially aim companies in these territories, but that doesn't mean that other companies cannot participate. Talking about participation and eligibility, so here is basically what you need to know and understand in order to determine whether you are admitted or not for participation in this program. So basically, we are targeting European tourism SMEs, SMEs meaning companies that take part in these sectors, so hotels, holiday, short stay apartments and similar accommodations, camping grounds, recreational vehicle parks and trailer parks, restaurants and mobile food service activities, travel agency, tour operator, reservation service and related activities, and other related to tourism and hospitality. It is important that when you submit your application, you can demonstrate how you relate to tourism and hospitality sectors. And I didn't say that, but when we refer to small, medium, and enterprise companies, we refer to those companies that fall under the definition of the European Union for small, medium, and enterprises. If you go, and we will show later on, to the application form, you will see that there's a direct link there to check what are the characteristics and features of small, medium enterprises. But basically, this is set on the basis of the number of staff members, turnover, and other features of companies. So what else is important? And after you have determined and you're totally sure that your company can participate in this sustainable transformation program, and as stated, if you've got any doubts, you can email us. Now you need to know what this is all about, basically. So how it works. This second call is directed towards supporting the sustainability of tourism enterprises. So here we're working with window 1 on sustainability. We used to have a call open for window 2 on innovation, but at this time we don't offer more chances to participate in that window. Basically, it's closed, and we are supporting SMEs that would like to participate in the sustainable transformation journey under window 1. So here, what we are offering is basically a lump sum of 4,500 euros per company to get mentoring and consultancy services to support the sustainable transformation and or any other cost of a certified training and related cost to sustainability investment. The duration of the program is 10 months. We will basically be closing this call on the 17th of January. We will then evaluate the applications that we receive, and our intention is to get started on February 2024. So that's the day where you will start if you are selected under this second open call for applications. The final objective is to support companies in receiving labels and certifications such as Green Key, Biosphere, Travel Life, and so on. And again, here we have an extensive list of certifications in the guidelines for applications that you can find easily in the website. You can also run environmental assessments or any other type of diagnosis on your sustainability. You can also recruit training for your workforce, for yourself as a manager, and so on. So this is very important because this is actually the object of the excuse me, of this window 1 on sustainability. So besides this financial support of up to 4,500 euros, what you can get as well. So we are offering other support to you during this journey. So basically, we will offer you tailored training and mentoring. We will offer you good practices and inspiration, networking and community, and then a sustainability monitoring framework to track your sustainable progress. So Basically, when we talk about tailored training and mentoring, here is a triple transition tourism program that we are developing under LooKUP that will be very soon available in our website for you to join. And we offer practical toolkits as well to help you go through this transition, this go green, get digital, and be resilient transition. What else about the good practices inspiration? So here we are offering a playbook on different practices identified across the regions and beyond, and other resources that can inspire you in this journey. We are also offering we will also be offering an online community with professionals, tourism professionals, and other peers across Europe that will help you connect with our tourism SMEs around Europe that face similar challenges to you and are eager to share. What else about this support we're offering you? As we say, the sustainability monitoring framework, this is based on a set of key performance indicators that should help you understand and monitor on your sustainability progress. This will be a digital tool that is very soon also available for you to use. Then we would like to also introduce some examples that might help you thinking about your application and what you want to do with this application. Basically, if you get the funding, the 4,500 euros, for what are you going to use them? So here we offer a set of examples. Basically, we have this company, My Trail, which has a deep appreciation for nature and its well-being. Sustainability is actually taking into account in every product, and the company has the Green Activity certification as well as Sustainable Travel Finland badge. So they have identified this goal, let's say, and they are thinking about submitting an application. So they would like to apply to window 1, and under window 1, they are considering to recruit a consultant. They have been actually working with this consultant for some time, and they have a good relationship. By the way, we also offer a catalog of consultants and mentors in our website in case you would like to already at this stage get in touch with one of these mentors to support you in your application, and then have basically already them recruited for the implementation when you are selected. So this company would like to develop a waste reduction plan, and for that, they will recruit this consultant to support them defining this plan and implement it later on. So for that, they would also like to recruit training, and this training will be offered to staff members, but also providers in their multi-day accommodation packages. And this way they will support prevention of food waste around. No? So this is actually an example of a project that could be submitted under this call. What else? Another good example. So here we have Entre Encinas y Estrigas from Spain. This is the cutting edge initiative located in Fregenal de la Sierra. It has a telescope hosting, astrotourism accommodation, and astronomical activities. It's a nice place where you can have all these packed together. What else? So basically, this company has identified this opportunity under window 1. They would like to submit an application under window 1, and their proposal is to recruit a mentor that can help them run a sustainability and environmental assessment of their accommodation services. And with that, an action plan with the objective of obtaining the Green Key certification. So basically all the steps, what they need to implement in order to receive this Green Key certification. So that would be another example of a project that can be submitted in the second call for applications under window 1. So having explained these examples, now we would like to underscore what you should not expect from the acceleration program. So what kind of activities or what kind of investments are not considered within this program and that we would prefer that are not taken into consideration, perhaps as an investment after you receive this mentor and so on, but the funding that we will give you is not intended to buy equipment and supplies. For instance, you cannot mention in your application form that with this funding you intend to buy a telescope of a set of composters for your hotel. Instead, you should mention that you would like to receive training on how you can better run composting in your hotel, or a organic composting plan designed by a consultant in this specific area. But as said, this funding is not intended to buy equipment and supply, is intended to receive mentorship support and consultancy, okay? So this is important. And here's the example on how you could use the funds instead. So in addition, you cannot pay with these funds. You cannot mention in your application that you will use the funds to pay the fees of a label or certificate. On the other hand, you can say that you will use the funds to receive training on sustainability or other. The case might be related to digital innovation and data management to improve your sustainability, for instance. And those are delivered by an external provider and can be paid using the funds. So here's how you upskill, reskill your staff or yourself as a manager. Now that we've seen what you can do and what you cannot do, before you move on to your application, you should really look carefully into the guidelines for application. I already mentioned some important data that is included in the guidelines. And then you should also look through the Annex 9 on the courtesy application form. We actually recommend to fill in this document before you actually go on to the online submission, because actually your application is submitted online. But you've got this Word form that can help you fill in all the sections before you go on the online form, okay? So let's go now on to the online form. I think this way it's very illustrative on how you have to fill in the application. So let's just one moment. Here, so here's the form. Okay, so exactly this. So basically, here, this is the submission of your application to the second call. And you've got different sections. First, administrative information. So the person who completes the proposal, the email of the person who completes the proposal has to be stated. And then a very first important question, as we said, on the eligibility. So whether you are registered as an SME medium enterprise according to the European Commission recommendation. So you basically are defined according to the characteristics, these two factors, the staff headcount and the turnover, as I initially mentioned, or your balance sheet. So here's where you can find the link to this complete document about your application. So basically here we are registering to window 1. So here's how I will fill in my data. And then we will go on to the next step. Oh, okay, so I have been connected more than 1 hour. Yes, I've been connected many hours here. So, yes, and Okay, now it's working. So my business name, here's where I get all the details. So this is the enterprise information. No, you should fill it in basically with your data, the email of the person in charge, the telephone, contact establishment, the region. This is on the region because here is where we see whether you are eligible to participate. So basically Finland, Spain, Romania, these are the 4 countries that are eligible to participate. In the case, I would say Spain. And the region, so you here just write down the region in which you are registered as an SME. No. Also, another important factor of eligibility, remember, is your business activity. So you need to mention in which of these NACE codes, that would be the ID code of the business activity you're to. So you belong to. No. Additional requirements. So this is basically other elements that set your eligibility. So basically you should confirm them all as yes once you read them all. That means that you are meeting all these additional requirements to participate in the program. So as a recap, one very first important element of eligibility is being registered as an SME, a small medium enterprise. Another important element of eligibility is the country of establishment. Another important element of eligibility is your business activity, okay? And then these additional requirements that normally refer to whether your enterprise is in any judicial progress or things like that. No, so you need to be compatible in order to participate. So then we go on to the technical details. So basically, this is section 2, the technical description of your application. You don't need to explain us many things. You just need to be clear, straightforward, and basically to the point to explain how your application, how your project is relevant to the code. No? So basically, how your proposal addresses sustainability challenges and builds resilience at business level, and also to the tourism sector and the territory target. It doesn't have to be long. It has to be clear, specific, and that should be sufficient. Important notes, obviously, are that you should relate to the sky. No? So here, remember, that was our focus, the sky as a destination. And then that if you are based in the targeted areas of the project, Cusamo, Sibiu, and Extremadura, you will get for sure better scoring because this is the targeted territories of the LooKUP project. Then another point is impact. So here is how your product, service, and measure can yield positive results to the local community, so to your village and visitors, to the environment and the broader industry, and other elements you may consider relevant. Also, we want to know how you can contribute to LooKUP objectives. So this is important as well for us. And again, do not be vague or generalistic. We appreciate shorter text, but being direct and focused and straightforward, very clear explanation on what will be your impact. Then another part on the company and capabilities. So here, basically, a description of your company profile, skills and experiences, the people that will lead this sustainability transformation project. So we would like to know a bit about his or her key qualifications and experiences, your motivation and commitment to the project. That is very important. And if you've got any link to your LinkedIn profile or similar, that will help. That's an important section also, part 4, cost effectiveness, because here is where you describe how you will invest these 4,500 euros. So basically you have here the possibility of listing up to 3 activities. One activity could be sustainability assessment. Now here I'm going to put activities. So I'm going explain more. And now it's thinking, just 1 second. So basically that we will have to complete for activity 1, activity 2, activity 3. Activity 2 could be, I don't know, so the sustainability plan to obtain the Green Key certification. And then we finalize the application by submitting this declaration of honor. No? So by submitting this form, I confirm, then the data protection, agree, and then you save and send. Okay, if as I haven't filled on all the let's say red stars, which is compulsory information, I'm not able to submit. But this is how it goes with this application. It's quite simple. It shouldn't be complex, so it should be filled in rather quickly, especially if you work on it on the assigned document. And so basically what I wanted to just remind now, it's the calendar of your application. So basically remember that this call has been open since 17th November 2023, will close on the 17th of January 2024. It's very important also to say we are going to hold an informative session like live on the 10th of January in English and in Spanish. And then obviously, if you've got any questions, go to the guidelines for applications, read them carefully. If you want, you can also send us a email. And in any case, stay tuned for more from our social networks. Okay. And I wish you good luck and thank you for following. Bye bye. Have a nice day.